Hello Odoo users and welcome to our channel. In this video, we will see the demo for asset maintenance module. So let's get started. Once this application is downloaded from the Odoo App Store, we will see its configuration. So we will open the maintenance application and now we will go to the configuration. In configuration, we will go to settings and we will see our first configuration for the automation. So if you want to auto generate the maintenance request, then yes, then you have to check this box. And once you check this box, you will get one more option to notify the user once your request is generated. So if you want to notify any user, you will select the user from the drop down. And in the user currently, I have mentioned my email ID so that I can show you the request that is generated. So here is the first automation configuration. Now next is the maintenance frequency. So now to set the maintenance frequency and this automation, we will go to our accounting module and we will go to the asset. So now I will go to the asset and there is one asset that I've created currently, that is large belt machine demo. So this is the asset we created and here we will mention all the necessary details of the asset and here is the maintenance details frequency. So here we will set the frequency of asset, that in how long you want the asset to be maintained. So here you will select from the drop down menu, that is daily, weekly, monthly and yearly. Once you select any one of them, every weekly or every monthly, the maintenance request will be generated automatically of the said asset. Now I have selected daily so that I can show you the live example currently. And here is the book value of the asset that we have already mentioned. Now next is the maintenance checklist. So once we add the maintenance checklist, it will be shown over here. So currently I will show you how to create the maintenance checklist in our master table. So let's go to our maintenance module again and go to the maintenance checklist. Here we can create the checklist which are generally necessary for any inspector or any engineer to see when they go to the inspection of our large machinery. So here are the three things that we have added. Here is how you can add it. So we can add the name of the maybe spare part and the description over here. So here is what I've added and here are the maintenance checklist that we can select in our asset section. So let's go to asset section again and here I've created or just selected three maintenance checklists. So once these three maintenance checklists are validated, senior manager will be notified. So this is the option where you will have to mention the name of the senior manager over here and that manager will be notified as the checklists are validated. So here I have mentioned the manager's name and the maintenance checklist over here. So there are these two steps that are just completed right now. Now once we run the cron job manually right now, we will see the request that will be generated and here we will see the maintenance request in our maintenance request section as well, that is over here. So now let's run the cron job manually. So on running the cron job, we will see the request generated and the emails that I will get. So here we will see the requests. So let's see there are two requests generated for large belt machine and for large machinery, as you can see it over here. Next is the email ID. So here we will get the email that a new maintenance request is generated for the large demo machinery and there is another request as well, as you can see. So here are the maintenance request emails that I am getting. Now we will go and see how the request is seen. So let's open it. As you open the request, you will see the maintenance checklist over here. So once this maintenance checklist is validated that I mentioned before, from over here, the manager will be notified. That is the senior manager that will be notified that these points are validated. So let's validate them and save it. So as I'm saving it, I will be notified again as I have kept my email currently. Let's open the email and here you can see that maintenance request is completed for the machine along with the completion date and time. So that is the second automation that we have set. Next is the product needed for asset assistance. So now there can be an issue where the assets that we have put up for the maintenance need extra spare parts. So we can create the purchase order directly for the particular spare parts from the maintenance request itself. So here we can add the product line. So I'm adding any of the product over here. Unit price and subtotal will be added over here. And I will go to create the purchase order. When I create the purchase order, I will select the vendor from over here and I will submit it. On submitting the same, you can see there are another two options for the labor cost and other costs that have to be added manually if you want to. So I'm adding the cost, and here are the costs that I've added. So $437 is the final cost, and let me just save it. So as you can see under this maintenance request, you can see the purchase order that we have created directly from the smart button itself. Now we will go again to our asset section. So let's go to accounting and the asset section, and here we will open it. Now on opening the same, you can see one maintenance request is generated for the said assets over here. And here you will see the cost of the asset as well. As you can see, there here is the cost of the asset, that is $437, which is required. And that is also helpful when you want to see that if there are multiple requests for the same asset, you can see that how much maintenance cost that we have spent on the same. So I'll show you one more asset where you can see that. So here are two maintenance requests created, say suppose for this asset, and there are this many costs we have incurred for the same. So this is what we can see, that the asset's value is $1,000, but the maintenance cost is more than that. So this is very helpful feature for the team to know the costing of the same. So here is how we can see the automation for the asset maintenance. And as you open it, you can see the maintenance request one is created and the total costing is 437. And if there are more than one maintenance request, the total of the all the maintenance request costing will be shown over here. So this is it from our side. And let us know if you face any issues while you configure the asset maintenance module for your store. You can also write back to us at support@vraja technologies.com. Our team will be there to help you out. Thank you.